What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday, everybody.
Hey, hey.
Ho, ho.
Who's in the house? What up? Que bolas in the house. Happy Thursday.
All right, so let's do our picks.
Let's get to it. There's nothing to it. So last Thursday, it was the Broncos against the Chiefs. The Chiefs won.
Yes.
We all pick the Chiefs.
You guys all picked the Chiefs except for me.
Okay.
High five.
Good job, good job. And then Monday was Cowboys and Chargers. Again, Josephine is the only winner, chicken dinner.
America's team, thank you.
Your microphone's not even on, bro.
Because you're not America's team.
thank you. Also, I said hey, hey, and you guys didn't hear me.
Oh, I heard you on my left side.
Wow, Gabby.
No, I think we heard you.
Okay.
No,
all
we
right.
heard you.
Okay, so who's playing this time around?
Oh, that's cool because I didn't look it up. So sorry.
Look it up.
Let's just
Introduce
Introduce
the
our
guest while
special
she looks
guest.
it up, please.
All right, can you guys take off your glasses now? Because I
No,
think
we haven't done our picks.
well, not until she looks them up. My glasses are cricket.
I like.
All right, we'll have them on. You can introduce her.
My name is Hove.
Hey guys, this is my friend.
What the?
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Are you new?
Hey guys.
Are you new?
I told her not to act up, and this was acting up.
Are you new?
Okay. Anyways, this is my friend, my coworker, Priscilla. Priscilla, say hi to the peoples.
Hi, peoples.
People in the front. Okay, so for Thursday we have.
That was the introduction was short. Okay, go ahead.
I know, sorry guys. So for Thursday we have the Jaguars and the pointy little thing. What is that called?
The same.
Oh, the Saints.
Even I know that I don't even like football.
Oh my
am
goodness.
so dead.
Okay, Selena.
I'm gonna pick the Jaguars.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
All right.
Saints.
All right. And I will go with the Saints.
Not after you said the point.
You don't deserve to choose the Saints.
You don't pick this time around.
I'm so sorry. Okay, let's do Monday. Anyway, welcome Priscilla.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
Priscilla.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I worked today, so I'm a little exhausted. It was really busy today.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to tell us where you work?
Can I
Don't.
Can I trust the peoples?
Don't trust
Yeah,
the
you can
people in
tell
this
us.
house.
No, you can tell us like what you do.
Just
and
tell us
you
what
don't
you
have
do
to
for
give
a
us-
living, or
You don't have
No,
to.
I'm kidding.
You
I
know,
need the money, so
I'm
come
a
visit
stripper
me.
for a living.
You don't need to drop a pin or anything, but
Please come visit me. I need money. I work at Happy Diner along with Selena and the sister Myra and also Yesenia. Happy Diner number 2.
how long have you been working?
Ay, asustan.
But yeah,
so dumb.
Okay.
that's where I work. I'm a server, so my life is hard.
Okay.
It's hard out there, guys.
It's hard out here for a trick. It's for a pimp.
Why did I?
Both.
Because it's a trick pimp. Because it's trick or treat.
Oh my God.
They just
Please
called her
block
a
my face.
trick,
Please
a
block
pimp,
my face.
and a hoe.
All in one.
I do not want to be associated with these two people. Block my face.
Is this
Whoop
why you
that
guys
trick.
invite me?
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
No, Josephine. Selena, no.
It's from the movie. It's
Oh my God. So because
Hustle and Flow.
if your friends jump off a bridge, you're gonna do it too?
No, but if it's from
Okay,
the movie,
but it's from
I
a
just
movie.
dance
It's
the
from a movie.
I'm going to ask how high the bridge is.
Oh my God.
Not me. I'm just like whoop that trick.
Josephine. Anyway, can you block my face when they're saying this?
Okay, come
All
on
right,
with the
Monday
picks.
night football. 49ers and the Vikings. It's the Vikings, right, with the little man? Okay, yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Okay.
You're fine.
I'm going to go with the Niners.
All right. Yesenia?
49ers.
All right, Josephine.
I'll go for the Vikings.
And y'all already know Niners for moi. Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
There we are. Okay, so continue.
People, good luck.
How long have you been working there?
I have been there for 2 years, I want to say. Maybe a little bit over 2 years.
A little bit over 2 years.
No,
Because it was when
When I
Selena
got
was on
pregnant.
maternity leave. She was, you either already had Noelia or you were on your
was
way
on
of
my
having
way.
her. And
Like on the bus?
lovely Yesenia over here was like, you need a job because we need help.
Oh, so where were you working before?
I was working at Terranea I was working at Terranera Resort. I was there for about 11 years. Yeah.
Doing what?
Really?
I know.
Wow.
They liked me. They didn't fire me.
No. Entonces, ¿para qué te fuiste?
Because she needed more money.
Oh, what did you do there?
I was working for the valet department, so I kind of made my way through everything. I went from supervisor, office admin, shift lead, every cashier, everything you can think of, I did it.
Damn, that's cool. That's a long time.
It was fun. I liked it.
So did they try to keep you when you told them you were gone? Like, did they say a
Yes,
little
I
bit
still
more
got the
money?
phone calls. I got the money offer, everything else, but it was just more convenient to just be at the diner because it's based on my schedule with my kids. So I go in as soon as I drop off my kids at school, and I never had that opportunity before. So pretty much before, my schedule was 6 to 2:30. So I would have to be at work at 6 in the
Okay,
morning.
time out. Sorry to interrupt you. Well, today's topic is. What's
Dun dun dun.
Is when you leave a job to another job?
And you shocked the people. You've been there for 11 years.
God.
No idea.
So
No,
lost.
no.
So confused.
Okay, tell the people the topic.
So we will be talking today about the life of a single mom.
Yes.
So
Thank you. Now they will understand
Why
what
she's here?
Now you know
Why she's
she
here?
invaded our podcast.
our space. Anybody would like a cookie? They're delicious.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
So,
Okay.
Thank you, Selena.
so the first question before you continue your whole hour job and all that stuff, how long have you been a single mom?
It has been,
Why are you laughing?
it'll be almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years.
Oh, okay. So how many kids do you have and their ages?
I have 3 kids. My daughter will soon be 13, so I'll be having a teenager pretty soon. My middle one is Joaquin. He will be, he is 9. And then my youngest one, Giovanni, is going to be 5 pretty soon. I mean, 6. I'm sorry. He is 5. He'll be 6.
He'll be 6. Oh, okay. So
You have them at a good age. Like,
There's gaps in between, but I mean, if I could have changed it, I would have had them more closer in age. But I feel like it worked out because they kind of all look out for each other and they look out for me. They
Nice.
help me a lot. So I didn't have to go crazy all at once.
So you've been going crazy for 6 years by yourself.
Yes.
No, you've been going crazy
No, actually for 12 years.
Your whole,
Going
their
on
whole
13.
life.
Going on 13 because I've just been going crazy with these kids by myself.
now, was it a choice of yours to become single, or was it just, what was the reason? Like Cardi B yells.
Reason. Yes, I guess you can say it was a choice because I mean, coming from a toxic relationship, you kind of have to know when enough is enough.
Yeah.
And even though you don't want to let go or you feel like you have to stay because of the kids and you have to deal with it and you think everybody goes through this, like there comes a point where too much is enough and you're just happier by yourself.
And the kids are all from the same father?
No.
Okay.
So I do have 2 different fathers for my children. My daughter I had at 19, so I was really young, and I feel like us being so young, we didn't know what we were doing. I mean, we
What you mean? You don't know what you were doing?
Girl, I didn't even know what sex was.
Girl, at 19,
Was it your first time?
I didn't even know what condoms were. What was going on?
At 19, you know what sex is. At 19.
No, because I didn't. Like, I mean, I did, but I didn't understand the repercussions. Like, I thought, like, oh, they say you can get pregnant, but I didn't think it was going to be that fast.
Or it
So
could
I
happen
feel
to
like-
you.
Yes, I never.
It's always that it was not going to happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it happened to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So it was
I
your boy,
put
you
it
were
this
with your
way:
boyfriend.
I had my daughter, and I was scared to hold her, even after giving birth to her, because I didn't even know how to hold a baby.
Right.
I didn't know how to change a pamper. I didn't know how to do anything. Wow. Like it was that bad.
But you were 19.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joseph, did you have children, like babies in your life?
No,
Okay.
that's the thing. I
Okay.
was never the one to like. My youngest cousins were living out in Mexico, so I never.
Oh, so you
had-
didn't have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I never had.
Not everybody has thousands of kids in their family like yours.
It's not a rotating door in for everybody's life.
Josephine, we know you come from a family of 100.
That's why I asked. Not
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
slightly
people
different.
have that.
Yeah, I think it's slightly different for us Mexicans. I feel like in our culture, it's normal to have kids at a young age, but she doesn't come from a Mexican background like you do. Or like we do, where it was okay. For,
You know,
Yeah,
white
'cause you're
folks have
paisa.
babies too, right? You know
Yeah. Yeah,
you
but
know,
no,
white
they
folks
don't
have,
get
they even
married
make
at,
TV shows.
They don't get married at 15.
They even make
White
TV
people.
shows. White people make TV shows. You know, Teen Mom.
Wait, time out. She's
Is
not
she
white.
white or Mexican? What is
not
she?
white.
No, I'm just saying because she's saying Mexicans. No, she's
But I
not
feel
white.
like
She's
where
saying
my Nina's
Mexicans.
coming from is just like, oh, how do you not know how to hold a baby?
No, no,
Her
no,
point
no,
was
no.
like you never had to babysit or you never had to watch a
No,
child.
no,
to where you
no,
had
no,
to-
no, no, no. Now, my thing was not how do you not know how to hold a baby at 19? No, no. At 19, it's like you went through like sex education at school. So like none of that,
I think I might have been absent.
you know, like they show you like middle school and then in high school and it's like you see movies and all that stuff. Like
What
at-
kind of movie?
At 19,
50 Shades of
Well,
Grey.
no.
Wait, time out. Here we go again with this. Oh my god. Oh my god, Josephine.
no, I'm just saying. I mean, when I was in middle school, no, actually, yeah, I was in middle
it was middle
school,
school.
and my mom had to sign a paper for me to go to the sex education class. They showed us a video, and they showed us exactly what's gonna happen, and you can get pregnant.
And they showed us how to put a condom.
Yes.
Yes. It was like
Yes.
this is how you put a condom on, prum, you know, and this is
On
what
the banana.
I don't
I-
ever remember that.
It was-
I remember them teaching us through a textbook, but they never.
No,
the
for
way they
us-
show like in movies, like oh, you use a banana or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
they showed us.
That's how they showed us, and then they said this is what the vagina looks like, and this is what a
Yes.
penis looks like,
And the penis
then
goes
if you don't
here.
wear a condom, you're gonna get chlamydia and
Yes.
all this great
Yes.
stuff,
And then
and
the
they would
big-
put out the
Oh, that's
notebook.
great.
Yes. And then in big letters it says, "You have sex, you will get pregnant."
Yeah, yeah,
That was like
Yeah.
that stayed with me. Like, oh shit, like.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I'm telling you guys, I might have been absent. I did not.
Okay,
I don't
go
have
on.
that.
Well, also with the fact that you said like, oh, I didn't think it was gonna happen the first time, or maybe you because it happens to other people, but not to you, because that's a mentality a lot of teens have. Like, it can't just happen to me. It's not gonna happen to me, and it's definitely not gonna happen
Why?
to me on the first
Because-
time.
You know
because they're
what? Now that I
teenagers.
think back about it, and I'm having these flashbacks.
She wants to stop the podcast.
She wants to die quit.
No, I think I've always been this way. I'm very easily persuaded and I'm gullible, and I think I might have just been talked into it.
Not knowing
And
that
yes.
what you was
Like trusting my partner
Yeah.
and then this
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
so okay, but he
But
was
it's a
your
blessing.
he was
She's
your
a blessing.
boyfriend.
Oh yes, nothing against your
No,
beautiful
of course,
children.
yes.
Not at
Was
all.
he your boyfriend?
At the time, yes.
Same age?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
God,
So then you guys skip class together.
Clearly he knew what he was doing.
He went and he's like, I'm not using this, and so that's what
So
happened.
did you get pregnant the first time?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we did have different encounters, but
So you liked it?
I think so.
Because you went back, so you were not.
Well, you know, and that's a legit question, because it's not a concern of mine, but I used to work with teen and young parents, and so they would be like, it was my first time, or it was the third time. I know it was the third time. And then the question was like, you know, was it pleasurable for you? And they would be like,
No.
I would just lay there, or I would just do what he told me. And then it became like that. For me, the saddest part was not so much that you were a teen mom, but that it wasn't pleasurable for you.
Well, I don't think as a teen, I don't even want to say like, you don't start having sex, enjoyable sex,
Yeah.
until
Until-
they're older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you're like grown. And as a teen, below like 18, 20,
Well, not
Yeah.
even not even as a teen. Say you're 25 and you lose your virginity. I don't think you know until like months or years later, like what it actually is.
I had a
Yesterday?
conversation. Wait, I had a conversation with somebody. I will remain her anonymous.
Okay.
Okay. She said, I now have a new boyfriend that makes me come every day. I had a boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, for 4 years,
Yeah.
and not once.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself,
Yeah.
right?
Was
And
she
she's a
living
young.
under a rock?
No, she's a younger girl.
But that was her first partner that she didn't know the experience.
Well, that's what happens. It's totally, completely normal.
So you're gonna tell me from your first baby daddy up into your like whatever life after, you're gonna tell me that
My trick pimp hoe face.
Which one of those phase your sex was very pleasurable?
you know what I mean? Like I want to say, I'm sure you're not gonna say you were like pleased by like your first.
Oh, your second. It's like you don't get there until it's.
I mean, if that was pleasure for
Y'all
you,
are outing yourself.
No.
I was about to say, I'm on my second one, dude. Do I need to experiment some more?
Yes, Selena, yes.
no, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna compare your first to
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, was it her first?
yeah, it was
only
her
person?
first. Yeah, it was her
Okay.
first relationship, long term, 4 years relationship.
And if that's all you know,
Then yes.
You
based
think
on
it's
what
normal.
he's telling you, or based on what like you both are experiencing, then that's all you know. Then it's
normal for
It's
her.
normal for her, you know. And so experiencing something
now she's
new.
okay.
now
Living her best life.
She said every day.
anyways,
Must be
go
nice.
on.
Lots of energy there.
Go ahead. Now, what was the next question?
No, so you a teen mom. Your oldest is
was.
going to be 13.
She'll be 13.
Okay, you were 19.
I was 19. We tried, as parents, we were like, okay, this is what we have to do. We have to be together. And unfortunately, it just did not work. He's still in her life. He has stepped up a lot. And then I met somebody else through a family friend.
Why?
I will remain her anonymous.
I was going to say, oh my gosh, who are we talking about?
She said, I want you to meet somebody.
Time
He's
out.
The perfect
Dale con su
person.
timeout.
Time
Hasta para
out.
defenderse.
Time out.
Just let the poor woman talk already.
No, she can talk, but she gotta be specific about these things
Because we're next to the Pacific.
She is
Cálmate, little Rob.
telling it like if I was telling her this whole thing.
Wait, time out. Why do you have paint on your thing?
Don't pay attention to
week,
that. That was
Selena.
last week.
Oh gosh.
She's so
Random,
weird.
huh?
She's so weird.
This is what
So,
we're here for, Priscilla.
I
Randomness.
just told her, let's go on a double date to dinner. I never told her to get pregnant twice. I never told her to stay there. I never told her any of that.
She never told
No,
you.
she doesn't have to tell you that. She's just
And-
making it
you wanna
clear that
Time
you
out.
are
And-
the reason why she fell in love again.
Let me say one more thing. I told her to run.
She told me to run after the first pregnancy. She did.
Okay, I told her clearly.
Okay, wait.
And what happened? Oh no. Anyways, let her finish her bad
Okay.
story.
It's not a bad story.
Go on with your bad self.
It's not a bad story.
Go on with your tricks.
No, but I did meet him, and things were good.
Right.
Things were good, and we really did enjoy each other. We ended up having 2 kids together, 2 boys, and unfortunately, throughout the relationship, it just little secrets started coming out, and things were
Messy,
toxic. Yeah,
that's
very
it.
messy, very toxic.
Did you
and
guys live together?
We did. We lived together. We got our first place together when my middle one, Joaquin, was, I want to say he was like 6 months old, 6 or 7 months old. And yeah, I mean, I want to say we were happy, and then I don't know, I guess false advertisement.
Until you weren't. Until you weren't.
Weren't.
Until you weren't.
And so is he still in the kids' lives?
He's not in their lives as much as he should be. He will always be a good person. I can't say anything bad about him. I don't want to say anything bad about him. He has a good heart, but his heart is not in the right place. He's selfish in a sense of he cares about himself more and prioritizes himself more than he should his kids. And I feel like as parents, you sacrifice. That's the point of being a parent.
He hasn't grown up.
No. I mean, he's what, 35, 36?
I don't know him.
Wow. No, you can't be like that, Yesenia.
Oh, she a lie.
You got to take credit for what you did, and you didn't do anything
did not
wrong.
do
But you didn't do anything wrong. You introduced, and the rest is their
The
decision,
rest
not
is
yours.
history.
So does
Not
he,
yours.
So he only has the 2 boys with you.
2 boys with me. He has 2 boys with
Oh,
someone else.
2 boys.
And he has a daughter with somebody else.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, can we cuss here?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Can I say a bad word?
Can I say it bad way? You motherfucking bitch.
yes. See, you allow her to say bitch, but I can't say trick.
Josephine. No, Josephine.
She asked
Oh my
permission.
God.
So he has 5 kids.
He has 5 kids in total. When I first met him, he only had one, which was his oldest son. And then
What's his older son's name and how?
We
old
don't
is he?
need to
No,
know.
we don't need to know none of that.
No.
Anyways, go on with your
he's-
next question.
I want to say he's probably 13 now. 'Cause
The
if
oldest one?
or 14.
He's like 14.
Well,
Okay,
it
so
doesn't matter
14.
because he's
Oh my
not
God,
here
I
to
feel
defend
old.
himself.
So he's 14. And from then on, I ended up getting pregnant with my middle son, Joaquin, and his first baby mama with the first son. Ended up getting pregnant right after with
Her second son.
her second son with him. So I'm assuming we were pregnant at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with my youngest son. I didn't find out that he had the little girl, which is, I think she's maybe like months older than Giovanni.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't find out she even existed until I want to say like a year later.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So being now that you're single, alone, in the sense of like any partnership, do you feel like it's harder for you to do your daily duties?
of course, anything that has to do with my life, I have to revolve around my kids. So from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, everything is revolved around what the kids need. Like if there's baseball practice, if there's school pickups, who's dropping them off, like where am I going? My dad has him. This one's with her dad. Like I gotta drive over here to go pick up that one. I gotta go drive over there to pick up the other one. Then from there we gotta go do this. We gotta go do that. So it's definitely challenging.
Yeah.
It could be a little bit stressful. But to be honest with you, I've been doing it for so long that it's normal to
It's
me.
like a nature to you.
Yeah. I
Do
mean,
you
I
feel
don't
like
have to-
do you feel like you have support outside of your mom and dad? Like to say like, okay, I can't pick up my middle child, can someone else do it because your parents are separated with one and the other?
To be honest with you, I've never felt like I had it before, but recently, like, I think after starting work at the diner, like, I feel like I could call Yesenia or I could call Selena, which they both saved me in different situations. And I can be like, hey, like, I know you're dropping off Joaquin at school. I got a flat tire.
Yeah.
Like, do you mind? I don't remember. She took my kids to school or she helped me take them to school. It was one or the other. Like, she stopped what she was doing and
Yeah.
she helped me. Same thing with this one. She will cover my shift at work. Like, if I need to do something, or she'll be
Yeah.
like, no, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
So now I feel like I do have different sources. But before, I strictly just relied on my mom and my dad, which are literally their second parents.
Yeah.
So
Did you have restrictions with your parents as what you can do and cannot do? Like, for example, for me, like already married with children, it's like asking my mom if they can babysit. It's like, let me see what we're doing first before I say yes. And so if they're going out, then they're not going to babysit. Or if they do babysit, it's like, okay, if you're going, are they sleeping over? Okay, you got to pick them up at 8:00 in the morning. So did you have those? For that was happening in my life when my kids were little. So I don't. Is that something that?
it's not necessarily restrictions. I think it's more based on like how would you say, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Considerate.
Okay.
Like, I know my parents' schedule. I know what they do. They're both off on the weekends. My mom works Monday through Friday. So if I do, like, say, for example, if I want to go out during the week, then I do have to ask.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, is it okay, like, if you guys can watch them for a couple hours? Like, mostly my mom.
Yeah.
My dad, he's like, drop them off. I don't care.
Yeah.
My mom's more of like, no, because, you know, I got to work tomorrow or it's going to be late. And
She's like, I gotta work on Friday and Monday.
she's like, I'm working overnight shifts. I can't do it. I'm not even getting home. She parks the car on the block. She turns on all the lights.
I don't live here no more.
She's like this and oh no, she's coming, guys.
That's messed up.
No, because there's some parents, like my parents travel a lot. So it was like, okay, when can you babysit? You know,
Yeah.
and so when we would ask my mother-in-law, it was like, oh, you got your kids, you got to take them with you type of deal. And so it was very like, from both ends, it was like, okay, you're going out too much, or this is already the second Saturday, or this is already, you know, and it was, and it wasn't so much like they were being like mean about it. They're like, well, what are you doing? You've got kids. How are
like
you?
they're your responsibility.
How are you just up and going places and just dropping off your kids. And so that's
Damn, why were you dropping them off all the time?
I wasn't. That's the thing. I wasn't. When we needed babysitting, then I would have to ask ahead of time to make sure, like, one, if they're home, because they don't have any more little kids at home, so they would just take off. And sometimes we're like, has anybody heard from my Norma or David? Is like, I called them, nobody answered. Their cars are not there, or I drove by and their cars are there, but they didn't answer.
I drop off my kids and their cars are not there.
Then it's hard to hit the door and drive away.
No, we can never do that because we don't know if they're home.
Yeah.
So it's like finding the appropriate, like a good time, giving them a heads up. And so I don't know if that's something that, any of us have either struggled with, or it's not a struggle. You can just drop off.
I feel like it's a benefit in a way that I'm the only one that has their grandkids.
Okay.
Because now they are like, okay, like you're the only one that has the grandkids. It's not like they have to like balance, like, for example, you come with all your siblings and now their kids, like it's kind of like your parents will probably never get a break.
Yeah.
But my parents, they see my kids probably as much as I do. My dad helps me pick them up from school when I'm at work. I pick them up from my parents' house when I get off of work. Friday nights, Saturday nights, they spend the night at my mom's house because it's more of I go to work too early in the morning. So it's better for them to just sleep in instead of waking them up and having to drop them off.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things like where I have a co-parenting set schedule with my
them.
parents.
That's beautiful.
So every Friday and Saturday you sleep over.
They sleep over and I turn up.
I was going to say, do you take advantage and be like, hey.
She tricks Jose and Fridays and Saturdays is me.
Do you? Like, do you take advantage of that time to either relax? Like, what would your Friday night look like? ¿De qué se ríen ustedes? Ni están preguntando nada. Mocosas.
That's a big question.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, for me, a Friday night turn up for me is literally, what movie do you guys want to watch? I'll sit on the couch and just pass out while they're watching the movie. That's a cool Friday night for me. I would love that over going to clubs. Hey. I would want that for me. But like for someone who may not have that help.
Honestly, no. There is times where I will just stay home and either clean, but the house is quiet, so it's different. Like the house will stay clean, or like I get to just sit down and watch a movie, and I don't have to be watching Disney movies all day. So it is a different feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I probably will go out, like if somebody wants to go out. But other than that, like, I just know, like, those are my days that I can do things. The other days I can't. And that's just part of being a single mom.
Out of the month of September, how many times did you turn up?
September?
Every
That was
weekend.
like
But what do you consider?
That was last month.
What do you consider turn up? Because
No, for
Passing
her,
hell.
not for me.
And
I already told you my
It's
turn up on
different.
a Friday night is chilling, going to a softball game, because that's something I like to do. My husband plays softball, so I'll go watch him. I have a husband. I don't have not having one. So if for Friday and Saturday nights that you don't have your kids, if I didn't have my kids Friday night or Saturday night, my Friday nights would look completely different. It wouldn't be like, let's put a movie on and chill. It'd be like,
She said, let's put a movie on in our room.
That's Netflix and chill.
let's Netflix and chill, So that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's the married life.
that's what I'm saying.
So,
that's what I'm
with me,
saying. For me, my turn up looks
So
different
she
than
wants
a
to know,
single.
what's your turn up as a single person?
As a single person, as a single mom, what does your turn up look like?
Like you would go to
It
Dodger
varies,
games,
like-
you go out, you go to the banda
you
night,
go to the
you
bars,
go to dinners.
clubs, what
All
do
of
you
it.
do?
That's what she does. Just say that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. I mean, I don't know.
No, I did. I said it. I said Friday nights and Saturdays I turn up. Like those are the days that I have to myself.
Okay.
Like I don't have to worry about my kids, where they're at, who they're with, because I know they're safe and I know they're taken care of. With their fathers, I'm like, where are you at? I'm checking locations. Like, okay, like why are you still out when it's 11:30 at night? You should be in bed. But
Are they out with you at 11:30 at night?
no,
Never?
I'm a grandma. We're in bed by 9:30.
But they all get up super early.
I'm the first one to wake up. I wake up at 5:15, the latest. Shower. Wake up my daughter. She's next to shower. My middle one, he's next. Then the other one's next, and we're out the house by 7:25.
Would there ever be a time like where you can
I'm
trust
already,
the father?
I'm already falling asleep over here thinking that you to get up at
5:15, yeah.
Well, because now I have 3 different school drop-offs. I have
Oh my gosh.
yes.
You
So-
do 3 different drop-offs?
yes, and then plus to still get to work at a decent time.
Don't forget.
Don't
where
forget
you
your
stop.
coffee. Because, girl.
What's a wait a minute? You don't get to work on time because a decent time is not on time.
She goes to coffee. That little story hit her hard when you came in talking about
If you're
the meeting.
if you're up at 5:15, then you should be at work so early.
On
Well,
time.
no, because
Well, no, because all
I
the
gotta drop off my
drop-offs.
kids at school.
Okay.
The schools aren't open that early.
The two little ones don't go to school.
They don't go to the same
Them
school,
anymore.
and they shower. All of them shower every day in the morning.
That's fine. So
They all
did
shower
so
in
did
the
my
morning.
household of 10.
No, my household showers at night.
My household showers at
No,
night,
I know,
too.
but that's what I'm saying. And when I was a kid, all of us showered in the morning, one after the other, boom, boom, and we were still.
I honestly have them shower in the morning because I feel like it wakes them up.
Wait,
Yeah.
time
done
out,
the whole-
Gabby. But not everybody was all lambidos and dressed like the way her kids are dressed every morning.
Did you guys shower for
She
15 minutes
legitly-
like you were in
No,
prison?
we were like,
No, she legitly. These kids are dressed.
I need to
and
step
hair
in my
combed.
game.
And hair combed every.
it doesn't
single
matter.
day.
It doesn't matter. You
Yes,
still
it
have to
does,
show
'cause
up on time.
I don't ever do Ariana's hair in the
No,
morning.
no,
'cause
no,
we're gonna
no.
be late.
No, it doesn't matter whether her kids are like Princess Diana. She still has to get to work on time.
Oh no,
But that's the benefit of why I chose working at the diner is because
you
I'm
can go to
allowed
work late?
Get there
Yes.
after I drop off my kids.
like her thing. Her schedule is when she's done dropping off her kids.
So she starts work
It
at
has to be before
whatever
9
time,
o'clock.
no matter what.
I usually get to work by like 8:20.
8:20, 8:30, the latest, and then
8:37 sometimes.
No, if I'm ever like that late, it's because some fucking bullshit happened.
My coffee was made wrong.
Oh no! You go to Starbucks every day?
I do, but it's a mobile order. Like
No, no.
drive-up.
I'm just asking. Like,
That's for like
that's
2
because,
minutes.
That's because she saw a Debra. Do you know what that is? No.
what is
Like,
that?
from Kevin Hart, where he got to
no.
work 5 minutes late because he saw a zebra, a deer and a zebra together. A zebra.
What?
You haven't seen that? He got to work 5 minutes late because he saw a zebra.
this she just went sideways.
Oh my God! Poor Debra.
Wait a minute.
All right,
Okay, so
Debra.
do you get? Okay, wait. So you get coffee every morning?
Yes, and as a single mom, I think I deserve.
No, no, no. Nobody's judging you because you said you get your coffee. That's what I'm saying.
Coffee very personal.
No, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people take their coffees very
She's hot.
personal.
She's hot right now. She's hot.
No, Mimi takes her coffee very personal.
No,
that's what I'm
but-
saying. And you mentioned like and her coffee. So
her
do you get Starbucks every? You pointed at the Starbucks. That's why I asked. She could get her coffee at any donut shop, but
She got no
She
room
gets
to
it.
talk.
I got
She's
no
the
room
same.
to talk. I go
No, but
at
that's
least
what they
2-3
digo.
times a day to go get coffee.
to Starbucks.
Yeah, I do. I have an
gosh.
addiction.
But that's.
But do they buy you Starbucks cups?
That's what you. That's
They don't buy me Starbucks cups. Sometimes they give me Starbucks gift cards.
I think
But
I
no
would prefer the
Starbucks.
gift cards over the cup.
Me too.
Who's buying you guys this stuff?
Or customers.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay,
Not
you
the
just
other
said
people.
you need to stop eating. You
I
need
know.
To stop, you need to stop drinking Starbucks.
Oh,
That's what the problem is.
Yes.
If you're
Yes,
there 2
yes.
or 3 times a day, that's the problem. That's
well, I
the
have a
10
problem
pounds.
there.
That's the 10 pounds a week you're getting because of the Starbucks.
Of weed.
Yeah,
A week.
Oh, I was like, damn. Starbucks
maybe that too. Okay, so you're hardcore on your coffee. What's your coffee selection? Is it the same every day or whatever you're in the mood for?
As long as it's sweet and it has at least 3 to 4 special shots, I'll take it.
What is a special shot?
Espresso.
Oh, espresso shot. I was like, a special shot. I'm gonna go tomorrow.
So do you
Give me
go
a
to-
special shot.
Do you go to the same shop every day?
I do. Well, no, it's 1 or 2 places. Since my daughter goes to school, I will either stop at that one if
Okay.
I'm on time, and if I'm running a little bit more behind, then I'll go to the one up here on.
Do you guys clock in?
Yes. But see, the thing is that we, like she said, we chose to work at the diner because, I mean, we're all like family. So we know
Yeah.
the struggles that each of us go through. And the fact that she's a single mom and she has so many drop-offs, like she said, even though the schools sometimes don't open up the gates till 7:50. So the kids are just hanging out outside. So it's not like you could drop off your kid at 7:20 in the morning. It's like, oh, wait here.
But you can. A lot of people do.
No.
With my daughter's school that she's in middle school, yes, I can because it's open.
Yeah, but
with
elementary?
my elementary one, like
They
today,
don't.
for example, I was going to drop off Giovanni and I had to keep going because I seen that the kindergarten gate wasn't open. So I just went straight down
Like
to
my
Hawkins
son's,
school.
my son's school, the gates don't open till 7:50.
Mine are getting closed on my kid.
they come, close the gate. Here they come, close the gate.
So your job, as long as you show up to your job before 9, your job doesn't say nothing.
I think even if you were to show up after 9, Myra still wouldn't say nothing.
It's very flexible there. It's not like, okay, your boss, our boss there, it's not that he doesn't care. It's just like, guess you're doing that to her. Do you know? Do I make sense? Because she's the one working by herself right now.
Yeah.
Like I would be screwing her.
So you're
over.
screwing her over. So guess what? She knows.
Guess what?
She knows that she's gonna do all her drop off and she's gonna stop by for coffee. Once in
I'll
a
be
while,
like,
she's gonna show up
Priscilla.
with some coffee for you too,
Yeah.
and everything's good.
Hell no.
Nobody cares.
Hell.
You know, so it's not busy where it's like it's a hit and miss. Like if it's really really super busy,
Yeah.
that's like whoa,
Yeah.
what happened? You know,
Yeah.
but there's nothing you cannot handle by yourself, if that makes sense.
It's either girl, you sink or swim, and you better you better not quit. You better doggy paddle.
If there ever comes to a point where your boss says, you know what, you need to be here at 8, then how would you?
He
then
won't
have
because
to-
he
No,
knows.
I'm just saying. Like, say there's a minute. Say he.
If
sounds
there's
like-
ever a time like
yes,
that,
like say
I will be
you switch.
fucked.
You switch company.
Oh,
I don't know,
interesting. As opposed to, I'll make sure I get there at 8.
Well, no, because I'll be fucked because I have nobody else to take my kids to school. It's literally just me.
But you do realize you can leave your kids
Where?
at the school. They have morning programs.
Hey,
No,
the
the
little one,
kindergarten
kindergarten
gate is
doesn't.
not
They
open.
cannot. There's no programs
I
there.
forget he's in kindergarten.
No, after COVID, they stopped.
don't-
They
don't-
don't
they don't
want
do
nobody
anything like
inside. Yeah, after COVID, they
Oh,
stopped.
interesting.
Yeah, after COVID, they stopped all those things in the morning.
I think it's only when it gets to like first grade and stuff like that. Like I feel like
grade and up,
second
that
grade and
they
up.
have after school programs.
Yeah,
But they no
don't
longer have the morning.
No, they don't have
The
morning.
Ring the Bell program or whatever it was called.
Yeah,
They don't
before the
open
bell.
gates
or
until like
something.
7:45.
Yeah. So and then
Them
sometimes
teachers
like,
don't want them badass kids there at 7 in the morning. They want them right
I
with the
feel
bell.
like things have changed since we went to school. Like I remember we used to have before the bell, and we used to have classes before recess
We
before
wanted to go to
stuff
school
like
before
that.
and eat and
Yeah.
hang
Yeah,
out and-
yeah, yeah.
we
Now
wanted
it's
to go.
different.
Friends.
Yeah, we wanted to be there.
No, not today.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm fucked. I'm screwed if I have to be to work at 8:00. It's more like, why not make it work? Like, okay, I can. There's plenty. Like, you know your schedule, and it's nothing against you. And trust me, I'm not judging any single mom. Everybody has to do what they have to do to survive and do what you do with your kids. Because I mean, in the field that I'm in, I would probably be in the same boat. But it's like, oh well. And it's like, no, it's not a while. How are we gonna manage?
I think I would have to find another job.
Yeah, no, that's not an option. I feel like it's not the way you think.
I would have to revolve my life around my kid's schedule. So
Right.
that means I would have to get a job at night.
a job that's going to work with her schedule to take her kids to
Or
school.
start at 9.
Because I can find somebody to pick them up. Picking them up is no problem.
It's a drop off.
It's a
It's
drop off.
the drop offs in the morning.
Like she legitimately has her dad, her mom, and her grandma.
Not even my grandma because my grandma doesn't drive. She's
And
not-
sometimes she got to pick up grandma.
oh, during the whole summer?
She got to pick
The
up
whole
grandma.
summer I had to pick up my grandma every morning before I went to work to have her stay at home with my kids to watch them. Drop her off. Even sometimes stop at McDonald's to get them breakfast.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
my
so,
girl be hungry.
so you guys all do the stops at McDonald's.
No,
Ojas,
she
Starbucks.
opens. She opens
No,
Saturday and
I
Sundays.
open Saturday
So
and
she's
No,
she
but
has
during
to be
the
there
week,
on
though.
time.
So during the week is when you guys can just fuck
It's
it up.
no,
It's the second shift.
It's a second shift.
The
The first shift,
You're screwed.
you're on your own.
Okay, so Myra starts the first.
Myra
yes.
and Selena
So
start
they
the first
open.
shift.
They have to be there on
So
time.
you have to
because
be
there's
there.
customers waiting in the
So,
parking
like
lot.
for example, like Myra, she drops off her kids every day at 5 a.m. to her
In-laws.
house, and they take care of all the drop offs. So she
doesn't do
automatically at work.
drop-offs.
So she doesn't. She's never done drop offs because she's always worked in the mornings. As for me, sometimes when I take on her shift or whatever when she's out on vacation, then I'll have my mom drop off my kids. We'll have drop offs, or sometimes they'll spend the night at your house, and then you'll
what
drop
time-
off working.
so what
Because
time does
you have
it
to be there at 6.
Oh, it opens at 6.
Yeah.
6 in the morning, you have to be there about 5:50 to start
It's
coffee.
just a second
okay,
shift
yeah.
that is just kind of
that it's a little more free,
flexible.
like more
Get it?
flexible.
Oh,
so
okay,
that
okay,
you
okay.
always want that second shift, but then you get screwed for pickup.
because you're
Because
not out on
You're
time.
not out on time to pick up your kids.
So you have to
So
choose.
you got to
to
pick and
take
choose.
or
You
to-
either
okay,
take.
okay.
So Myra doesn't have to pick up. Myra has to drop off. Do you get it? So she's off on time to go pick up her kids. So 1:30, Myra's gone. And she's available to pick up her children. Priscilla doesn't have nobody to take her kids,
But she has people.
but she has people to pick them up. So it just worked out perfect.
For me, I'd rather do the drop off to peace of mind, know that my kid is at school. For me, is I'd rather do the drop off to know that my kid, I saw my kid going to school. Now I can go to work and I'm good. That's, as a mom, I would want to see the drop off.
I don't want to see drop off or pick up.
You gotta learn how to walk to school.
They lucky I don't let them walk. I'm almost there.
You know, oh no, they're far. I was gonna say no, but no, they're far. They're far. They're far. But kids
they
do
let
it.
us walk home
But
all
kids
the
do it.
time. Nobody cared about us.
And I don't think it's a not caring. It's like
it's
there
the
was no
not
choice.
caring.
It was a no choice.
I was in elementary school.
We had no
walking.
choice.
Yeah,
Pepe,
yes, we were.
Pepe used to pick you up.
Yes, we were.
None of us had a parent at
No.
home.
None of us had a parent at home.
My mom was
We were
working
free
with your mom.
souls.
Yeah.
I legit remember like first grade walking to school.
Yes.
We were,
Yes.
what are those called? We were
Latchkey kids.
Yeah, we were latchkey
Yes.
My mom was already at work. And
Yeah.
Like I
That was
remember randomly my grandma or my grandpa would show up to pick us up.
Walking.
Here and
My
there.
my grandma left me in the playground and it was raining and I was scared.
She never left me.
Yeah, she left me. She forgot about me one time.
But that's what
I
I'm saying.
remember
Like it
clear as
used to
day.
be done. It used to be done, and I'm not saying you like the sacrifice has to continue to because it used to be done with us. But it's having that support system, like that village, to say like, hey, you know what?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are you right there? To have that ability to say like, okay, I could drop off and have coworkers to say like, we got you. You know, not a lot of people have that. Say a new person comes in, it's like, hell nah, I start at 8:30 and you're not here, you're on your own. Screw your tables type of deal. Or I'm going to take all your tables and that's just how it works.
Well, that's,
Kind of works. Like, well,
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you have someone, but if you have someone who's not gonna be with your guys' stuff, like, oh, I'm gonna go get
They're
coffee,
not gonna get hired.
I'm gonna go do that.
They're not gonna get hired.
and that's not fair.
No, it's not. That's why it's
No, it's not. You said it.
no, it's not fair. But that's why you don't apply because if you can't work as a team, then you ain't a team.
Well, yeah. No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
if you're gonna
you
come in
have
and
to.
say, "Oh no, yeah, I'm not gonna cover your shift," or you can't.
No,
get
that's why
coffee.
she's lucky. She's blessed
Oh,
to
no, yeah.
have that village to say to be able to go get her Starbucks, to
No,
Selena be
yeah.
able to go get her McDonald's or whatever is it that
And
you
I
guys
would
get
never-
before going to work.
I never take that for granted.
You know, so
And there's times too that I've shown up to work on the weekends with no coffee. Why? Because I was like, oh, I had to go drop off freaking baseball stuff that I had in my trunk and I forgot
Yeah.
to leave it with my mom.
Yeah.
So I had to do that first and
Yeah.
I didn't have time to go over there because
Yeah.
I would never do an exceeded amount of time where I'm like, fuck. And especially like on the weekends, like Selena should be drowning.
I'll be barely surviving.
Should be a flappy fish.
With no water.
Oh my God. No, because you guys have that understanding, which I think is great, you know, and so.
But I
well,
think
like-
that's the benefit of working at like a family oriented restaurant and especially being at the restaurant all together like us. Like we're like
gotta
you said,
figure it
like we
out.
look out for each other.
And so, like, when Selena mentioned, like, you know, we all understand each other. We all know we have children and we have responsibilities. To me, like, at my job, that's cool. I've got children, too. Tell me why you're not on time.
Well,
You know what I
of
mean?
course,
Like-
working at Terranea, like I had to be there on time. I was never allowed to be late. Like it was never this lenient.
Yeah.
But like I said, like it's a different type of business. This is a family owned business. It's not a corporate.
Yeah.
He
So that's the
understands.
benefit of it.
Yeah.
Roman
So-
understands.
Oh, I know. My supervisor understands, too. Is my time you're wasting here. Like, that's how I see it. You know, like, when someone comes in, it's like, oh, you know, my baby or my dog or, you know, whatever it is.
Or the Debra.
Or the Debra, that's cool.
Why the deep?
You know what I mean? Like, I understand. But that's what I'm saying, like, to have that. Oh my God, Josephine,
I can't
you
believe
throw me
guys-
off.
I can't believe you guys never seen that.
No, Kevin Hart annoys me. All he does is scream and yell.
The whole skit,
He sucks. Kevin Hart sucks.
She's gonna reenact it
Look,
right now.
his whole when he
All
was
right,
doing
go.
the comedy, the
Go.
comedy took 20 minutes to explain. How Selena? He's explaining.
Don't drag me.
No. He's explaining. He's explaining that he's driving to work and he hit something. He got off to see what it was and blah blah blah. He's explaining everything that he saw, and then at the end, he goes, and that's why I'm 5 minutes late. but it sounded like he was an hour late, and he said, that's why I was 5 minutes late.
Wow. No.
Okay, you guys need to see that. Okay, anyways.
No, I am not going to waste my time.
Actually, I think I'm gonna waste my time and watch it.
No, I sound like I'm not going to waste my time.
Funny.
Maybe YouTube just that one part.
hilarious.
Maybe YouTube
Fucking
just that one
hilarious.
part, but not whole Kevin
No.
Hart.
All right, Kevin Hart, ladies, do we have anything else to ask
Thanks.
Priscilla?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Any regrets?
I do. I have one question. Now, how would it be hard to let someone into your life?
A new boo.
After being
She said,
A new boo.
How can it be hard?
Yeah.
Well-
Or how can it be beneficial, or would it be hard in your part to let someone into your life?
like to help me with my kids.
No,
Or
for
like,
you. For you.
yourself.
Oh, we're
For
talking
you.
about like dating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like for yourself.
It's hard, more so in a sense because I've built this persona of me being independent for so long. I live by myself with my kids. Like it's just been me and them for so many years. So to have somebody, to even have somebody live with me would be, I would have anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those things where you have to, like, I would have to transition all over again because I'm not used to having somebody there all the time. I'm not used to coming home and making sure the house is clean, dinner's cooked. Like, I already got all this shit to do. Now I got to
Right.
do this, and I
Right.
got to make sure you're happy.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that's definitely crossed my mind, but I feel like I just had this conversation with Myra today where
you have a guard up.
I have more than a guard up. I have like
my
4
Walls
walls.
and walls. Yeah.
Plus, I have like knight in shining armors, like guarding those walls.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Yeah.
something will get serious, and I automatically shut down because I know like what's gonna come with it. And to be honest with you, I've dated people and I've never even introduced them to my kids. But because to me, I'm like, I have to protect my kids. And not only that, but I've already been in the situation where my daughter had to be introduced to this man, which is the boy's dad, and he took really good care of her. They, it never felt as if she wasn't his, which she's not even his, but he still endured her as if she was his own.
Yeah.
So for her to have to, she was the first one to play that part of meeting somebody else. And now to have to do that again, she's probably gonna be like, "Mom, you a hoe."
Do you see it? Do you see it as not only with your guards up, but do you also see it as like, shit, something else I have to do, someone else I have to take care of,
Yes.
another responsibility,
Yes.
another mouth to feed, another
Yes, and
load
to
of
be honest with you,
laundry,
I'm scared
all of that.
shitless.
Yeah.
Like, I'm scared to be in another relationship. I really am. Like, I don't know how to accept. I don't know how to accept love.
What about that person? You could use that person to help you. Like, hey, go pick up the kids. Or hey, drop off the kids. Or hey, how about you cook dinner?
But see, I'm so independent that I could never ask somebody else to
do
do
it for you.
something for me.
You better ask somebody.
Like, I'd rather struggle and fucking
And drown
sink to the bottom.
and flap.
I wouldn't even be flapping because I'd be all the way at the bottom of the damn fucking ocean. But I would
You'd rather drown in a pile of clothes than have to clean it.
I
Yeah.
have so much pride that I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't need your help.
Yeah.
I can do it by myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
She prideful.
So
and not Alexa's
You're
pride.
real pride.
Not Alexa's pride.
Well, no, because a lot of women that I encounter, like a couple of my friends who are single moms, they're like, I don't want to fucking do this shit, clean, cook this on top of what they're already
But then I'll
doing.
complain about it. I'll be like,
And that's where I was headed. It's
I
like,
was
wait a minute,
complaining.
what's going on
But
here?
then, yeah, because I'll see Selena or I'll see Yesenia or like you guys, and I'll be like, oh my God, like to have somebody like that in my life,
Yeah.
I would be walking on clouds. I'd be
Yeah.
on cloud 9 to have
With laundry.
to have a
Smoke.
dancing
If you smoke, you
to have a dancing partner at the
Smoke.
party.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Selena
Yeah.
and Pina,
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
constantly dancing at the parties. Like
Yeah.
the way Yesenia and Mike are with each other, like it's
Yeah.
just kind of like one of those things where
Las greñas.
yes, like I mean,
Okay,
even
so
though
what are you looking? What kind of man are you looking for right now? Say, you meet somebody. You would want to meet what kind of what kind of man?
Listen, I'm quiet.
She's going to be like, time
you want a
out. She ain't got
man-
no time.
Do you want a man that wants
okay,
to get
but that's
married?
another thing too, though. Now that you bring it up, like there's people that are like, you're always with your kids, or like, you can make time if you really want to make time. Like, no, I can't. Like, even though I want to make time for you, I really can't. Like, I have so much shit
No,
going on.
you,
Like,
you have Friday and Saturday off. You can make time for
That is true. She be lying, guys. She be lying.
but
the
that's
weekends.
it.
You're giving that person Friday and Saturday.
But let me tell you something. A lot of men are fucking clingy as fuck, where they want you every day or every other day, and she only got 2 days to offer that.
And that's at night, because I got my kids all
She
day
said that's
Friday.
on night.
It's only Friday, so by the time I drop off my
Saturday,
kids,
that's only
it's-
1 day.
Yeah.
Hey, the freaks come out at night.
Monday,
But that's
Wednesday.
insane because okay, Friday night I dropped them off at my mom's house around like 8:30, closer to like when it's time for
Time
them
for
to go.
bed.
Yeah, because she doesn't need to be watching them all day.
Yeah.
They're not her kids.
Yeah.
Same thing Saturday. Saturday I get off work and guess what? I'm at my mom's house either picking up my kids to spend time with them before they go back. So, and if I do want to go somewhere Saturday, it's kind of like, hey, like, do you mind keeping the kids? And by that time, she's already fucking done. She's
Yeah.
like, no, you got to come pick up these kids for a little bit,
Yeah.
and you bring them back later.
Yeah.
So, yes, I only have literally a small time frame for anybody, and that's it. That's all.
What
you
would that
get.
What would that anybody need to have to give that little bit of time?
No time.
Cállate tú. What does that anybody need to have? Or it's like something.
He needs to be
Dios
dead.
mío.
He needs to be dead at this point. At this point of view, he needs to be
No,
dead.
he doesn't.
He's a dead body.
Oh my God. No, he doesn't.
He needs no veins,
said
no
it.
veins, no heart beats, no heart.
Just give me a dildo. No,
I was gonna say, at this point, just get a little plastic and you're good to go. Just good to
At
go.
this point, 'cause
Oh my
I
God.
don't have time for nobody. I'm a make time, and that little 5-minute time frame I got, we can get
And then you're
somewhere.
mad if it's not charged. Charlie.
I got an outlet right next to my bed.
Okay.
No.
If you,
No.
what
Okay.
would this person,
Serious.
looks aside, because I don't know, I don't know
What does he have?
what is it that you would
What
say,
do you-
like,
Are
okay.
you trying to say what do I
What
want?
are you looking for?
Or-
At this point of view, what are you looking for? Because obviously you're looking for something. I'm sure you're a pretty girl. You're a beautiful girl.
She's sure.
You didn't come on this podcast for nothing.
Blind
Nah, she came on here because she wanted to see who's gonna pick her
Those
up.
Oreos. You didn't come here for Oreos and Starbucks. You
I
know?
just
social
don't want
media-
them to see me eating the Oreos.
Her social medias will be posted. Her social medias will be
You're pretty.
posted.
You do your hair, you do your makeup, you take care of yourself. So I'm sure guys have been like, "Hey, what's up?"
But that's the thing, they
So-
haven't. And I don't know if I
No,
come off like
no,
do I
no.
come
Let
off
me
like-
tell you.
I
Let me
sure-
tell you.
I
One
have,
time,
like-
one time I went to the diner, and I was eating breakfast, and there was this one particular guy at the diner, and he was just looking at her and looking at her.
But did he
and
say
looking,
anything?
Espérate, let me finish. And looking at her, I was like, Priscilla, you know.
Wait,
that
did
guy?
you go to look? Did you go to fucking eat?
Pues ahí estaba el señor. ¿Qué querías que yo hiciera?
She's just observing as
I was, I was like, they observe, and I was like, Priscilla, that guy keeps, tell him what's up. No, he needs to come to me. No, pues wow, ¿a qué horas? ¿A qué horas? No, a esa hora no. Like, ¿a qué horas? If you're not looking, fine. But if you're looking, standing against the wall sometimes may not be the ideal position to be in.
So I'm sure guys have probably been like, "What's up?" But you're probably not into them because something.
It's all the wrong guys
Okay, so you're being approached by guys that don't
that are
want
wrong.
nothing serious. They don't want nothing wrong. They
don't
have a
meet-
heartbeat,
they
but
don't meet the
nothing serious.
criteria.
Nothing serious.
Time out. I'm gonna interrupt this part.
Interrupt.
Okay,
Obviously, you know more about the guys that
I know this girl like the back of my hand. Let me
Okay.
tell you. That I know her more than you guys think. Okay. First of all, it's all the wrong people that are coming her way.
Okay.
She does not need another child to take care of.
Okay.
She does not need to be like making time for a person that doesn't deserve it, right?
Well, I don't know what that means to Priscilla.
Because people are dumb. There's guys who are
So me, I've dated people that didn't have kids, and they don't understand what it's like to be a single mom with kids that doesn't have time. I don't have a set schedule where my kids are gone this day with their dads, and
Right.
I'm free for you.
Right.
And if that was the case, then yeah, like fucking be mad at me because I'm not making time
Yeah.
for you. But no, I have my kids 24/7. They sleep in my house every single day, except Friday and Saturdays. And they wake up at my house. They go to sleep and they wake up there.
Yeah.
Like I have them all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't like dating men that don't have kids because one, they'll never understand, and two, they're gonna want kids. I don't want any more kids. If I did have any more kids, it should have been by the time I was 30, 31. I should have been married.
Do you tell them a friend like, yo, I have kids?
Yes.
Okay.
I always tell everybody I take pride in my kids. I'm not.
No,
gonna
I'm
hide
not saying
that.
you don't take pride,
but
but
I'm
there's
just saying,
some
like-
single moms who don't say anything until like the poor guy's knee deep in the relationship. It's like, oh, here are my 10 kids.
You're gonna know right off the bat. I have 3 kids, but why? Because I'm a single mom, and they need to know that's where my priority
My
lies.
kid's gonna send you Coco Melon.
Oh my God.
No, have you seen that one video where like the little boy's calling and then he's
Oh my God.
To stop calling my mom.
Oh no. Oh
But
no.
he's whispering. Yeah.
No.
Oh my
Oh my
No, so
God.
basically, I think you need an older guy that maybe
doesn't like old.
That may,
No,
I
but-
think you need
Okay,
an older
it's
guy.
not that I don't like old. I just sometimes I think like, okay, if I date somebody, I'm 32.
Yes.
If I date somebody that's
God,
older,
you're so young.
or somebody that's like 40, what are we gonna have in common to talk about?
Girl, I'm 44 and we talk
I'm
all the time.
42. What's the problem here?
She's very understanding. Priscilla's very like, oh, but she's always, they fuck shit up, and she'll be like, oh, but there's an excuse. There's a reason why they fucked it up, and she'll just be like, it's okay. No, it's not. That's just her.
I'm just-
So then half the time I'm like, okay, you don't want to be a mom to another kid. Like, you do not need to be talking to this boy because he's a dumbass.
She just feels
But
like
she don't wanna
everybody
be a
deserves a
caregiver.
second
I
chance.
told her you need to be a caregiver.
I don't need to be a caregiver.
No, you don't need to be a caregiver.
Sponsor.
No, you don't.
A sponsor.
No.
A drug dealer.
No,
that's a sponsor.
A sponsor, because she
No.
like wrong people that come her
I just
way.
feel like you need somebody that's older with or without kids, and somebody that has his shit together. Somebody
He has to
that,
have a
that
401k.
somebody that has a career, not
Okay,
a job.
but
Credit.
Selena, go. Speak your mind.
And somebody
Say it.
that's gonna take you and the kids out for dinner and want to be around your kids.
she knows what she needs. Now she doesn't know if that's what she wants at the moment. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
She knows what she
Yes.
wants.
Yes.
She doesn't know if
scared.
she
Yes.
doesn't know if she wants to.
I'm scared shitless to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
She just needs to be gay. Just kidding.
Selena, that's still being in a relationship.
No,
That's worse.
no.
They're toxic.
I'm just she.
girls, we are
They're just gonna. It's
I could
gonna
not handle
come
some
whenever
attitude.
it's gonna come to her.
So
She
you're
can't
just-
force
you're just
something.
scared to
She
be in
just
a
No.
relationship because
No.
your other 2 relationships didn't go the way they went. Is that
Because of failed relationships. Not
Okay,
even just
but-
that, but it's like
okay? So I think at this point of view, you need to go talk to somebody
She
to,
needs
to
therapy.
get over those issues or whatever. Because not every relationship is
the same.
Is the same, and not every relationship's gonna work. And that doesn't mean just because you see Selena, you see her, you see me.
but
you
then
see
I
Deb,
then I
we-
think like, okay, so then it's just me.
no, it's not you. It's
Yeah,
everybody.
it's you.
Everybody.
It's Priscilla.
Nobody-
When I
Priscilla's
break
the problem.
When I break up with somebody, I legit say like, it's not you, it's me.
No, it's
No.
no. It just you. I think you see people and you're just like, oh, like they had it worked out from the beginning or something. And no, everybody goes through shit before you're actually shit.
In more
You know
shit.
What I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. I think you think like, oh, like that's like you see a couple and you're like, oh, that's so cute because they do this and that, and you think that they didn't go through struggles.
Like nobody has problems.
Yeah.
Right.
And we all do. We all did, just like you. Maybe different time, but I think you see people like, oh, like they never had nothing.
My problem is I'll talk to people and instantly I'll find a flaw and I'm like, no, it's a no for me.
And that's okay.
It's probably because you're not ready yet.
And you may not want to be in a relationship, and that's okay too.
I don't think she wants to be alone for the rest of her life.
No,
Her
but
batteries have gone out already enough.
no, but I do hear you saying like I don't have time for this. So you know you don't have time for this.
that's why you
So
need to
that
find
pumpkin
somebody.
has a flaw. Oh, no time for that. That flower has a flaw. No time for that because you know what? I don't have time. So I feel like I hear you saying you have no time. Friday and Saturday nights, you do whatever you want to do. You may not want to call that guy and be
feel
like, "What's
I'll
up?"
make time for the right person.
I think she only wants a boyfriend for Friday and Saturday.
For 2 hours.
And then take her. Don't call her all week. After that, just call her Friday after 8 p.m. and then be gone Saturday at 9 p.m.
And also, no, Priscilla, like, even with you not wanting or wanting a relationship, it's like you have to be okay with having what you have now and be happy with what you have now. All of our men have major flaws. All of our men have major attributes,
major flaws.
great stuff, and we have major flaws and we have great
We're all
stuff
fucked up.
to bring to the
Everybody.
table.
That's what I'm saying. So then I have to learn how to look past that and to just be willing to let down my walls and be like, okay, if this man wants to love me, I have to let him love me.
Bring it.
Yeah. Bring it on.
But I also feel because you do have kids, I also feel like you want to make sure they're okay, and then you can move on and have a partner. I feel like you don't want to have a
because I'll
partner.
never be okay. My kids are
I
dumb
don't-
and dumber.
Oh my God.
No, I feel like
No,
you're probably like, okay, my
Priscilla.
last kid, he's 18. Once he leaves, then I can find somebody.
And to be
I would
honest,
never
it'll
make that
happen.
long.
It'll happen unexpectedly. And I think that's where maybe you see it as like, well, this ain't meant to be.
Has somebody tried to like told you like I'll take care of you, but you
If
just don't
Yesenia
like
doesn't
them?
agree, you ain't talking to them, right? Is that
You
how it
just
works?
Don't like them?
Oh, she don't introduce me to nobody. She knows I'm worse than the detectives. She knows that I will find and find.
She'll find everything out.
Why? It's not your business to find.
Then it's just not her business to tell me.
Well, don't tell me.
No, I'm telling her. If she's gonna tell me I'm talking to this person, it's for a
She
reason.
goes and
And I'll make sure.
she
So
finds
you're
out-
intentionally looking for something
No.
that you
No.
made that you don't like.
No,
No.
because she's just nice.
No, because
And nice is
I
not
don't-
wrong.
I don't tell her to do those things. I can easily be like, oh my God, like I really like this guy and blah, blah, blah. And I think he's the one for me. And in her head, her fucking things are turning, her wheels.
That's what I'm saying.
And she's on fucking detective mode and she puts on her fucking coat and her glasses and she's right there fucking scrolling.
And she's
So
and
she's blocking you.
And no,
she's cock
she'll wait.
blocking.
No. She'll wait about a week.
she's
And then
still
she
not-
takes notes in her little daily planner.
Wow.
And then one day she'll come up to me and she'll flip that book and she'll be like, look.
And she'll be like, "This is Sherlock Holmes talking to me," and then she tells you everything.
She has little one eyeglass right there, like, oh, this
She'll be
is
like,
fun."
have a seat. I need to talk to you. And there goes my hopes and dreams of marrying this man.
Damn, con amigas así, ¿para qué quieres enemigas?
So when
Well,
was
that's why I appreciate
No.
her as a friend, because what if I didn't even know this stuff about this
So
man?
I just let her drown
You're not going to let her drown.
let
Those
her
are
learn?
lessons learned. Exactly.
more.
I would have never learned.
That's just how
For
life
example,
is.
For example, there was one guy that I had told her that she did her little investigation mode on, and I was so in love, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was head over heels. And she did her investigation, and come to find out, he had a whole ass fucking life behind it.
And you would have found that out
I would have never
eventually.
known because he denied it every single time. So me, like a pendeja, I was right there believing him, like, yes,
Well, you know, like that's what love is. You believe what they tell you.
yeah.
Or else how else are you going to fall in love?
I would
So
still
then
be right
it's
there
okay.
like a dumbass.
And that person's gonna come around my godchildren?
Not today, Satan.
Not today.
so when was the last time you had like a relationship with somebody?
I haven't had an actual. Have I dated for a long period of time? Yes, but yeah. I mean, even recently, some guy got mad at me because he said that I didn't go out to eat with him because I told him that I had to be with my kids,
Well, next.
And he got mad.
and he got mad.
Too bad, too sad.
So I mean, why would I want to be with somebody like that? Why would I want to bring him around my kids? Even if I was like, you know what, like I should give him a chance. Like,
No.
exactly.
No. That's what I'm saying. Too bad,
So
too
that-
sad for him.
Yeah, so that's
Not
what
for
I'm saying,
you.
like,
Too bad, too
it's
sad
easy
for
me-
him.
It's easy for me to be like, no. Like if I see them, I'll be like, no, because I already know what kind of persona they give off, and I'd rather somebody be about me than about just my looks when they come into wherever they see me. If, for example, it's the diner, like they just see my looks, they don't know about me,
Yeah.
and they just want to be like, oh, I want to take
Friend,
you
but
out
you
to
don't
eat.
have a nice face expression.
No, I
No,
really,
you
that's
don't.
why
No, you don't.
I am not
No, you don't.
approachable.
She looks
No, you don't.
scary. You
She
look at her
does.
and you're like, oh, what's wrong
I'm
with
not
her?
approachable.
And but guys still approach you.
If they're bold enough, yeah. And that's the kind of thing that intrigues me. Like, okay, like he was brave
And then
enough
she starts
to
talking
ask.
and she's like, oh, nice.
And this-
Pues ni modo que sea mala. Ni modo que sea mala.
Hembras, mala.
Well, I mean, that's the guard. That's the guard part of me is I just come off really strong because I have to be like, I'm the only one looking out for me.
No,
So
understand.
I
I
have to
know.
be that person.
You have to be that bitch.
No, she doesn't have to be that word. No. She does.
You need to be that one. Mhm.
I gotta put on my roster.
Oh my God. Are looks important to you?
Yes, of course. I feel like you have to have look. You have to be attracted to somebody in some kind of way. You can't.
Do you have a particular type? Is mine.
Tall, dark, and what?
No, but I'm saying like, do you say like, oh, they have to have a beard and 6 feet, 4 inches, whatever?
My ideal person. My ideal person, yes, he would be
Dios
tall.
mío.
There's a
Ay,
little
Dios.
shorty. There's a little shorty that was after her. She's like, he's too short. I go, no, there's high shoes.
She sent me a picture of these Crocs that were platform Crocs. She's like, look, you can fix this problem.
See, I cheer her on too. I don't know.
You can get knee surgery. You can get knee surgery.
No, oh my God, no. So you have a type, like you have like.
No, that's
criteria.
my ideal person, yes. But I can honestly fall for somebody that's not my ideal person. It's just the way his personality is.
Even
Have you
someone
seen
that-
my daughter's father?
Are you guys done with your questions?
I'm just asking.
We're done with our interview, guys.
Anything you'd like to
No,
say
yeah,
to
what
all
would
those
you like
single
to
moms out
say?
there?
Yes. Wait a minute. Are you in any dating apps?
No.
I've tried one, yes, but they're so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like they honestly all want one thing. That's it.
Even Christian Mingle?
I've never tried Christian Mingle.
They're gonna take you to church.
God and Gods?
No, she was on that farmers one. Farmers
my God.
only. The farmers.
I
She
need
was
to
looking
find
for a
me
cowboy.
I was trying to look for a vaquero one time.
You on farmers.com?
Close enough. He was a little closer to home than I thought.
Oh my. Oh my.
My goodness.
We know someone who doesn't want any more children.
You know, you gotta save.
and
a
you don't
horse
got to
to
worry
ride a
about
cowboy,
him.
right?
Ay, Dios
So
mío.
dead. Oh my God. Wow.
Okay, so
What would Priscilla tell her 19-year-old self now?
That's a good question. What would I tell my 19-year-old self? This is before or after I got pregnant?
Well, obviously,
I
you
would
didn't,
say
obviously
don't
you didn't
do
know what you were doing. You didn't know what you were doing, so you can't say don't do it.
Run.
Don't skip class.
No, I mean, honestly, there's nothing to say. Like how you said, like there's lessons in life and they just need to be learned. Would I want that for my daughter? No.
do you want me to let you drown from now on, Fred?
No, don't listen
Okay,
to
so
Gabby,
wait,
please.
so now that you said talking about your daughter, did your mom ever talk to you about sex growing up?
No, and that's another thing too. Like my mom's very enclosed. Like she doesn't even like affection. Like she's just
She don't even like the
It's-
sun.
she don't even like me. She prefers my brother. I'm not. My brother's her favorite. But no, she's not the type to talk about that. And I'm the opposite. And I feel like I'm the opposite with my daughter because I didn't have that relationship.
So you talk to your daughter about sex and stuff.
Yes, I tell her you're gonna fucking make the biggest mistake of your
You're
life,
gonna die.
and I tell her, yeah, you're gonna die.
She's not gonna die.
If you're watching this, Malia, you are gonna die.
No, you're not. Tell your mom to talk to you correctly.
During labor, you're just gonna fucking bleed out.
No, you're not.
You're gonna die, and I'm gonna let them.
And then I'm gonna be left to raise that fucking baby.
Well, no, I'm glad that you talked to her. You know, your mom didn't talk to you, but you're open with her.
Yes. But I mean, I feel like it's just one of those things where you just have to be open with them. There's so many things going on in the world that they need to know. They're growing up faster than what we did as kids. I mean, us as kids, I think at 12, I was still going outside playing with my friends, like riding scooters and bikes and knocking on doors. Like,
Yeah.
can you come outside and play?
Yeah.
You weren't trying to take a cute little picture to send it to somebody.
Yeah. There was no selfies. There was no phones. There was no nothing. There was
There
no...
were selfies. We just didn't know if we were taking them.
with the what is
Yeah,
it?
like
flip
the-
phone.
you're
No,
like,
not the flip phone. Girl, you're still too little. The other one,
not the Polaroid, but the
disposable.
camcorder, like disposable
the
ones.
disposable ones. And then once it prints out and you get it off
Then
at Walgreens.
It's like half of your nose and your eye.
And you
Don't
thought you were
forget.
cute.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, good. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate the
Thank you
honesty.
for having me.
Yes.
Appreciate the honesty. Selena?
Fun.
So if anybody, do you want to give out like your social media? If any potential people see what they
Serious
like,
No, just
inquiries
come visit her at
only.
work.
Serious inquiries
Bring
only.
her Starbucks gift cards and cups.
we don't want
You
a
come
child.
visit me and you're not scared and you have money for Starbucks, then we can try to work something out.
Oh,
There you
see.
go.
They're
There you
only
go.
available Friday and Saturday.
Oh yeah, don't
Yes,
ask me
yeah,
for
don't-
time during
nope.
the week. I mean,
Sunday through Thursday, she's off
depending,
limits.
no. Depending what you're offering and what you have on the table, I may have time for you. I probably could.
See?
I probably could.
Quiere la señorita. Selena, life update.
I don't have anything.
All right.
we
Yesenia, life update.
no life update. Today was
good enough.
Oh my God. Oh my
No
God.
life update. I'm good. I don't have nothing going on in my life.
Josephine?
No, just working, chilling, watching my TV, my shows.
Excellent. Excellent. No life updates here. All is good in the hood. Peace out. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.